What's up, Facebook? It's your boy Tom Feds, local food guy here, coming to you live from the Commonwealth Kitchen Incubator in the beautiful north side of Youngstown, Lake Park neighborhood. Coming to you with a little different video this morning. You know, it's quiet here in the kitchen. It's not even 9:30 yet, so people will be here soon, and the hustle and bustle of the day will be going on. But it always has me thinking, you know, when I'm sitting here and I look at this empty space, how many people I've talked to that said, Tom, you know, I have this idea that I've wanted to take to market for a while, but I don't know where to begin. I see your videos. I want to come down, just check out and see what you guys have going on down there, what equipment you have, what the possibilities are. There's a million possibilities at the Commonwealth Kitchen Incubator. It really comes down to, are you ready to get started? You know, are you ready to give your dreams a shot? Is it something that you would want to do, really? You know, because when you come in and we talk, people make sauces or delicious baked goods or caterers, it's putting in work for sure. Following your dreams is hard, and it's not going to be a simple cakewalk. But for those that do it, it's life-changing, and I've seen it happen over and over and over here at the incubator. It happens at incubators all over the city. It's part of the beauty of Youngstown is that there's the tools out there to really help you change your life if you want to do it. So I figured this opportunity I would take on Facebook Live to see if you're ready to go. You know, if you're ready to give them a shot. So let me flip it around and show you guys sort of what's going on here, and what equipment we have, what the opportunities are. So again, welcome to the Commonwealth Kitchen Incubator. Give you a quick tour. Just some of the products that are made here. Walnut butter by 11 Elephants, amazing. Soft Sops hot sauce, Mary B's hot sauce. I mean, we now have the original Smokin' Hogs Barbecue Company, Little Red's Popcorn Emporium, and too many more to really mention right now. But these are all people that came in with an idea and said, I really would love to get it going. Can you help? And took advantage of the facility and the offerings and are out there selling product, marching towards that dream and making it happen. And that's awesome. So what do we have here that you could possibly use? Well, when you first come in the kitchen, you'll see we have a vertical chopper mixer. This is basically a large food processor. I mean, people make peanut butter in this, hummus in this. Pretty much this thing will emulsify rocks. So if you have something that needs to be chopped up, mixed or blended, I mean, this is about as easy as it gets. It's 4.5 gallon capacity. And basically it even breaks apart, comes apart easily, and you can take it over to the wash area for washing. The old unit that we had was larger. It did 10 gallons at a time, but it was a clean in place. There was no way to take it apart. So this really makes the process a lot easier. Actually, this is where this delicious walnut butter is made, right here. Right in this blender. So you come over here, you'll see we have a large digital scale. So weighing out large amounts of produce, ingredients, you know, sometimes folks have to measure out, you know, like 100 pounds of oil for their recipe, etc. We have the large digital scale right there. A 60-quart mixer and a 30-quart mixer. So really a lot of baking things for our bakers that want to scale up that home food business. Just sort of a back shot from the kitchen now. If you look at the tables, we have 4 stainless countertops. Actually 5 now. We put a little one at the end. So you can be in here working along 3 or 4 other businesses at any given time. And you've seen those videos to where we have these tables full of delicious food and room full of entrepreneurs working together. It's just a beautiful thing, man. It's really cool to see people excited about their jobs and what they're doing and working towards their dreams of financial independence and working for themselves. And again, we see it happen all the time here. So dough sheeter, I mean, this is a gorgeous dough sheeter from Italy. Let's see. Made in Italy, boom. But basically this allows you to roll out your doughs much more quickly, so it really streamlines any sort of baking process. You can control the thicknesses over here. And basically put your dough balls up top, roll them out. We have some roller islands that you can bring over to this, and it'll allow you to basically roll out a bunch of dough at once. So pizzas, pies, cookies, pie crusts, things like this. This machine's ideal to quickly roll them out. If you look down under the tables, We have a bunch of stuff down there. That's all shared use stuff. So yeah, we have the licensed space, we have the equipment to use, and we even have like some pots and pans and things like that, larger ones that you're welcome to use as well. All right, so just our shared use fridge right there. You know, Cultivate a Co-op Cafe is next door. Super proud of that. This is their space right here. So no touching. See the sign? Let's go up, get close. Cafe only. Do not use. So this is where all that magic happens, and those guys are doing amazing stuff over there. If you've not been, please check it out. It's Youngstown's only farm-to-table restaurant, and it's right here on the north side. I mean, come say hey to your boy when you're there. So walking into the back room now. This is really where our caterers hang out. So if people are taking over the kitchen, I know you've seen that happen many times on our videos. This is where a lot of that magic is happening. So this was actually the old Penguin Pub many years ago. A lot of people don't know that. And that hood right there was in the building. And this stove right here was in the building as well. So this is original. People were like, yeah, Tom, it doesn't look new. Well, you're definitely right. This machine has been cooking for a long time, but it still does an amazing job. So we have a 10 burner range up there, 2 gas ovens down there. Take a step back here. The cafe has their freezer. That's off limits, we don't touch that. But here we have a large commercial dehydrator. This is a really cool machine. This is actually being used by Avant Gardens right now. They're dehydrating some mushrooms, but basically it's a dual zone dehydrator, so 2 chambers. The top one is separated from the bottom one, and there's a little programmable control panel down here. As you can see right now, it says 75 degrees and off, but you can basically program the time and temperature settings for your products, and then, you know, so come in, program it, come in the next day, and you have everything finished right there, ready to go. So here we have a double convection oven that we recently got from Zabel's here in the area. But this machine basically cooks with hot air, the circulation of hot air. So there's something called the rule of 25. When you're using a convection oven, you lower the temperature on the recipe by 25 degrees, and it also can quicken the process significantly. So, but it's amazing for keeping moisture in meats and things like that. If you've not cooked in a convection oven, I would highly recommend it, giving it a shot. This here, this machine gets a lot of use. This is our tilt skillet. So Tom, you're saying, tilt skillet, what does that mean? Well, let me show you. Let me turn the light on real quick here. There we go, got the lights on. So this tilt skillet basically is like a skillet at home on your stovetop, but it's enormous. So we'll look this up. And there you can see, basically this is like 2.5 feet by 3 feet by about 10 inches deep, a skillet that you can make basically a tremendous amount of whatever your product is. So we'll have people making, 100 pounds of ground turkey in here at a time, or 50 pounds of green beans, just a lot of product. This is primarily used by our caterers, and I'll show you something cool. The tilt part is because you can move this wheel, there we go, and tilt it down. So that allows you to easily get your product out of there once you've made it. Again, because if you have 100 pounds of potatoes in there, it's going to be hard to scoop all those out. So you can easily tilt that down and get it out of there. So next, this is our 40-gallon steam jacketed kettle. So a lot of sauces that you have coming out of the kitchen incubator started off being made right here in this kettle. Basically, you can see how there's like a 3-inch barrier here, or the thickness. What's going on here is that's lined, there's water inside halfway up. And when you fire it up, try to focus a little better. When you fire it up, basically that water starts to turn to steam, and it creates a steam barrier right there inside of that kettle. So that's helping to not prevent, but really cut back on scorching. I mean, if you try hard enough, you can scorch product in anything. But, this really does help cut back on that scorching. And again, we've had soft sauce made in here, hot sauce, Fatback's Famous Barbecue sauce. Number of sauces have started right here in this little 40-gallon kettle. So what else do we have in here in the main? So we have 2 roller islands as well. These, are typically all over the kitchen and used for all sorts of stuff. Whether it's going in front of the dough sheeter that I showed you a minute ago to catch that dough as it comes out, or just a caterer having it closer to the oven. Even for, if you've seen some of our cooking classes that we've hosted here, this is the podium. So this is very often moved over there into the front of those 5 stainless tables that I just showed you a minute ago, and this is where people host their cooking classes. Again, also something else we offer. If you want to get a cooking class going, you can absolutely start those out of the kitchen incubator, and I can help you on that. We are a nonprofit, so things happen in phases. The last phase, round of funding, was used to purchase these beautiful machines right here. So those are 2 10 by 15 walk-in units. We have a walk-in cooler and a walk-in freezer. We've been waiting a while to get these in and to be able to expand upon the freezer and refrigeration space that we have. But we now have the capabilities to really hold a lot of frozen and refrigerated products. So if you have a business that needs, storage of frozen foods, popsicle companies, there's a lot of different frozen food businesses. We're here to help, man. Give us a call. We can absolutely talk about getting started, or if you're already started, helping you grow. And actually, those garages over there are the thermal processing room. So I'll walk you into there in a minute here. But let's go back into the kitchen. We're fully licensed. So there's our food service operation license, cold storage warehouse license, frozen food establishment license, bakery registration, commercial cannery license. We are fully licensed, so you can really come here, be licensed under ours, or covered under our license, and start that dream food business. We also have dry storage available, so a lot of our clients will leave product here, and these are their shelves to do that. One of the things that I think is really cool about the Kitchen Incubator is that we have this takeout window, and this was actually our executive director's idea, Pat Rosenthal. And this was put in for Devine Smith. Devine wanted to start taking over the kitchen and selling her food, and we're like, well, there was sort of an issue because we have a lot of commercial food production happening here. So we couldn't necessarily have people coming in and out during that production, but we really wanted to make it happen. And look, there's somebody there right now. Wanted to make it happen, and we put the window in. Well, guys, we're being cut short. We got somebody here. I'm excited to get some life in the building again, but what's stopping you from starting your dream food business? Really? Give us a call. We're here to help.